Hey everybody! It says we're live, so I guess we're live. um, Today is the day before we leave for Anime St. Louis, which we're very excited about, but we're also kind of stressed and frazzled, so we thought that we'd come and hang out with you guys for a hot minute here while we opened our mail. You are! You get like the first, Zenta, you're the first one in every time. Hey! So I wanted to have today be a lot more focused than the garden the garden hangout, because like that one I was working so much. But here you guys are gonna get an hour of my undivided attention after I open my mail. So this is a package, and it doesn't say who it's from, but it's an international package. So hey Pamela, hey everybody. Hey Randy. Hey Randy. Hey. Randy Vaughn, my best friend and partner and all things, is over here helping me moderate. So sometimes if I miss a question or something, he might answer for y'all. Yeah, bought from Cuba. Oh my god. I hope not, because like I'm always kind of scared opening my mail live, because I'm like, what if it's the heart of my enemies? Like this is so exciting though. It's like Christmas, like legit Christmas. Like Christmas when you're a kid is way more fun than when you're an adult. First off, because you have like zero monetary investment in anything, but also because you actually don't know what you're getting. Whereas like Randy and I, we always like, what do you want? Oh, and we get that. So we get exactly what we want, but that little element of surprise is often gone. Okay, there's two little packages and a letter. Let's see what the letter, because it's still, I don't know who this is from, you guys. Okay. Hi, Yvonne. Hello. Your YouTube is so inspirational. I have always been creative, and you've given me so many ideas of what to make next. Enclosed are a couple of pieces of jewelry for you to enjoy. I hope you like them. Please let me know if they reach you safely. My email is, I'm not going to read that out loud because they probably don't want emails from everybody. I love your homes for the gnomeless. I need to find my fairy garden a home or two. Maybe I'll have a go at making one. Hi to Randy. Hi, Randy.
Hello.
And big hugs to all the animals you have, especially the fuzz bunnies. They are so cute. I can't read their signature. Oh my gosh. Mystery friend from not America. P.S. How much do you sell your dragonite bracelet for? They're so beautiful. I have to get one. My colors are purple and turquoise. Ooh. Okay, I'll email you, person who is so kind and sent me this. I'm going to open the gift now. I'm going to put this up with my other letters. Okay, I'm going to open the... Should I do the orange or the yellow one first? Which one should I open first, y'all? So there's a little bit of lag. Orange? Okay, first comment was orange. Okay. What's in here? Ooh. Oh, and they bagged it so nicely. I'm gonna use that bag for something else. Y'all, it's a fairy bottle. Oh, and a very nice... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at the way that the cork goes in. And it hangs a little charm. That's the most clever thing I've ever seen. Go back in there, charm. And oh my gosh, this exquisite beadwork all the way around is how they have the cage. I'm gonna wear it.
This is really cool.
And the cork's like connected too, so you won't lose the cork. That's genius. It fits right down in my boobs. Sorry. Oh, thank you, person whose name I couldn't read. I'm like worst friend forever. So, like BFFs, it's like no. WFF, worst friend forever. Oh, another one. Oh my god. You're too kind. Like, I'm gonna open it so y'all can see. Oh my gosh. This is amazing, you guys. It's a bracelet and a ring. Look at that beadwork. Oh my gosh. And it has such a nice weight to it is iridescent. I don't know if you guys can see, or if it's not going to pick up because but maybe. Do you see? This is the bracelet. Do you see? But it's like iridescent on the sides. And so it has this like amazing color shift effect. Ooh. And it closes with a button. Oh my gosh, I'm spoiled, y'all. It does. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. And it's flat. So I can type to y'all and still wear it. Oh my gosh, thank you. I wish I knew. If you're in here, talented person who sent me these, please let me know that it's you so I can thank you properly. Holographic, kinda. But it's just, I don't know how to describe it. Maybe if I move the camera so that you can see from different angles. Do you see how it, just that color shift? Because it's like purple on the sides of the beads. So pretty. Hey, Jenny. I've got a couple more packages to open today. And then a ring, too. Oh my god. I'm all decked out to the nines. It's a little tight. It's a mega swollen because I got like, I don't know, ate like a bunch of salt and gained 1,000,000 pounds. But it'll fit on this hand. Ooh, that's so pretty. I love it. I love it. I know what I'm going to do with the ring. I'm going to slide it onto the necklace. Y'all, whoever sent me this did a fantastic job on the beadwork. Like, that's something that it's like, I can weave chainmail all day, I can wire wrap all day. I don't, like, that's out of my skill set. Wow, okay. That's gonna be hard to beat for everybody else who sent me mail. Randy, look at, did you see?
The bar so high.
Yeah, way to set the bar really high. I mean, it's beautiful, y'all. Oh, so pretty. Okay, I got a next package. This one is from James Witt. I'm not going to show him your address because I don't want everybody to know your address, but I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name. Okay, how do I open this? And this was something, I don't even think he told me that he was sending me something, so this is a little bit of a surprise to have...
All of these are surprises, aren't they?
Mm-hmm, I think so. Oh, I can't get it open. Okay. Ooh, what's in here? Thank you, James. There's another. Okay. Please find enclosed a piece of amber. I would like it if you could wire wrap for me. Also enclosed is a malachite, jet, rose quartz, regular turquoise, Chinese green turquoise, and 1 ounce round of pure silver and a few odd pieces of amber for you to play with. I think they all have bugs in them. Termites? Have fun. Thank you. And it says Jim. So thank you so much, Jim. Oh my god. Let's open it and see, you guys. Randy. Oh my gosh, these are huge chunks of amber. Y'all, look at that honey amber color. Oh my gosh. Oh. Yes, I sniffed it. Don't judge me. Another piece of amber. Ooh, I wonder which one he wants wrapped. Look at how beautiful that is, you guys. And it's like, I mean, so lightweight for as big as it is. Very neutral, but amber has like, I really like the way that the rosin smells whenever you burn it. Like if you're like grinding amber to cab it or something, that powdery residue, you can put it into incense and it smells so good when it's burning. That's how I've actually tested strands of amber beads before to make sure that they're not the resin enhanced one, is I smash one up and burn it, and if it smells horrible, then I'm like, that's not real amber. Oh, that one's going to be pretty easy to wrap too because it has some interesting like ridging and stuff in it. Oh my gosh, Jim, this is a... You packed this box full, y'all. Oh, this one's beautiful. I'm gonna have to find out from him. No, I'm not gonna smash it. No, I trust. The beads that I had done it on were like a strand of them from like Fire Mountain Gems. These I wouldn't dare. This one actually has a hole drilled in it. They're so beautiful though. Fossilized tree sap or resin. So this is, I was not expecting this. Oh my gosh. Just beautiful. Oh, this one's got a hole in it too. Oh God. Nosy, don't eat that. Okay. Surprisingly durable. I need a minute. Just so y'all know, Randy and I have spilled 3 things of rings today. And, no, it doesn't. Ooh, a tree. That's a perfect idea. But no, gravity's out to get us today. That was very lucky. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Now I'm all like nervous. Oh my gosh. And there's more. Like so much amber. Ooh. I feel like I'm not really doing these justice. Gosh, all the natural pox marking and stuff on it. And it's got a hole in it. Yeah, I know, right? There's a question. Any tips on necklace making? Probably the biggest tip that I can give if you're making necklaces to sell is to put a little bit of adjuster chain there in the back. That way a person can make it shorter or longer depending on how they like. Because like I don't know how many times whenever we first started making jewelry that somebody didn't buy something because it was too long or because it was too short. But if you just let 4 or 5 inches of extender chain in the back, because you can always take some off, but it really gives yeah, I forgot to pay my gravity bill. That's hilarious. But if you can take some of the chain off, but just by having it there, it opens up the possibility to potential clients to be like, oh, well, I can just shorten or extend it. That, and I mean, somebody might wear shorter or longer necklaces, or with different tops, so it makes one necklace versatile and adaptable to a bunch of different outfits. Just go ahead and block them, honey. Yeah, you can just use extra jump rings. I use a welded wire chain from the question is, Yvonne, do you tumble your chainmail after the piece is made? Yeah, that's my favorite time to tumble, unless it's going to be including gemstones or anodized aluminum. Then, then, oh, hey, puppy. Like, yeah, he's like, you wanna drop any food, Ma? If you tumble it before, like, then I'll leave it with, like, sorry, I've got the comments up, and y'all are being weird a little bit. But that's okay. I'm not going to judge too much. I'm just going to keep playing in my beads. Oh my gosh, some turquoise. That one's probably my favorite. Oh, I wish I had a hand lens too. Ooh, there's a rose quartz point. Oh, that malachite. Oh, they're so pretty. Yeah, Jim, this is Lyra! The Chronicles of Amber. That's hilarious, actually. Hey, Lara. Just so everybody knows, Lara Stock, who's in here, is my BFF from, like, way back. Like, I've known her longer than I've known Randy, and I've known Randy for, like, half of my life. So... But look at that. That's beautiful, and it feels slightly tumbled. Fine. The question is, when I'm not being gifted beautiful stones, where do I buy mine for a reasonable price? And honestly, I get a lot of them from Fire Mountain Gems and eBay. Some things I can get more affordably from Fire Mountain. Other things I can get more affordably on eBay. Oh my gosh, these are so beautiful. And then like on eBay though, a lot of the times make sure you're buying directly from the manufacturer, because otherwise you're just paying middleman prices. And a lot of the times where the stone is mined, that's where it's also like the lapidary work is done, because they're not gonna, haul huge chunks of rock all the way across. The question is, do you have any experience with fabric corset making as opposed to leather, and any advice? With the fabric corset making, it's very specific about like where, like with the leather you can make pieces a little larger, a little smaller, that's fine. But like with the fabric corsets, it's actually like really important that you actually cut out where it's supposed to be, and pay attention to your seam allowances, and go ahead and invest in a good quality steel boning as opposed to the plastic or the spring steel. Spring steel I don't mind, but a lot of people have had experiences with it like snapping and stuff on them. The question is, any recommendations for resin mold kits? I haven't been able to get into resin making nearly as much as I would like. It is something on my future to learn list, because there's a lot of really like cool stuff that I'd like to be able to make. The question is, how did you start crafting? Did you have a different job before? Ooh, that's a story in and of itself. Oh my god. Okay, this is the jet, you guys. Could you block Gregory, please? And malachite. Okay, I just found another piece of amber that I think I like bestest of all. Oh, that's beautiful. That's the one for the wire wrap challenge. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at that, you guys. What was the question? How do you prefer to wrap uneven crystals or stones like those rose quartz you got? I think I'll do a video showing you guys some of my favorite ways for that, because I love a good challenge, and I actually really like setting them in polymer clay too, and I'd like to show you guys how I do that as well. Now the question was, how did I get started into crafting? And for the getting into crafting, it was a big old coin. Sorry, I'm distractible. Wow, 1 ounce fine silver. Jim, you are too good to me, man. I'm gonna do a really good job on that amber piece, because I feel spoiled absolutely rotten right now. Or spoiled sweet, as Randy says. We got into crafting because I have metal allergies, so I wasn't really able to wear a lot of the jewelry that Randy got me. Like, we started dating 12 years ago. So it's, like, he'd buy me, like, some earrings and stuff, but I'm really sensitive. Like, even sterling bothers me because of the copper and stuff in the alloy there. So I got some tools to replace the ear hooks, and then it kind of, like, escalated from there. And then I had worked, like, at, like, a groomer's, and I had worked at, fast food and stuff, and then I had gotten a job at like this metaphysical like head shop kind of, where they sold like lots of incense and tarot cards and crystals and stuff, and that store closed down, and Randy had gotten laid off at the factory, and we were both going to college, and we were both like just trying to make ends meet, and he got me a chainmail kit, and I made a ton of bracelets, and we went and did a craft show, and we made like $500. Like, and this was like 9 years ago. And so that was all of our bills for the month. And it was amazing. And so we were like, let's keep doing this. And we've just kept on since then. Now we had another question. Any tips on how and where to sell the work you make? Hey Joe, that's a really good question. A lot of people have success on Etsy, and they have a lot of success on, I want to look at this more. I'm going to hang it where I can see it. On like Artfire or eBay or different places like that. I personally had the most success with just, yeah, a lot of people have success on Facebook, and that's where a lot of our clients now, I just work through with Facebook, and, oh, thank you, founder. I just work with on Facebook and then PayPal. It's hard to beat selling in person whenever you're set up at a craft show or a convention or an art festival or something of the sort. Oh, Miko? Okay, Mikio or Miko? um, Thank you, Carlos. But it's just try a bunch of different venues and find what works for you. Randy was actually really exceptionally good at sales whenever we started. Like, I was like young and talkative, and like that helped a lot. But like it's hard to be mean to somebody when they're just like, you know, smiling and being friendly, and I had being friendly working for me. But it was really, Randy helped me channel and focus my friendliness into more efficient sales. Yeah, and Valerie just said that she tried Etsy but didn't like their fees, so she got their own website. And right on. And that's what we did, because it's like $13 for a Weebly website, and then I pay Yahoo for my own domain so that there's no like .weebly at the end of our website, which, I mean, that was my own personal preference. It's not detrimental at all, I don't think, but I just wanted it like short and sweet. Thank you, Heidi. But my advice would be try as many different things as possible, because something that works for me might not work for you, and something that works for you might not have worked for me. So thank you, Margaret. We still have one more piece of mail to open, which, again, is going to be really hard to beat. Jim and persons whose name I couldn't read. Very carefully, I'm going to open it. Now, I believe I've been in correspondence with this person on Facebook. I don't know if they want me to say their name. I'm going to open, here's the letter first. Please mention YouTube. Okay. They're asking, well, I'm reading the PS first. If you open this on your channel, you may read it, but please mention YouTuber Courtney Nicole, How to Train Your Dragon, and Isa Lycion Designs. It's their design. Okay. Ooh, a big letter. Jenny! Hey, Jenny! Right on! So if you want to comment down below the name of the YouTuber in case I mispronounced it, that way people will be able to see. Wow, from Cambridgeshire in England. This is amazing. Dear Yvonne, here's a little something for you. I started looming a few years ago now, making things for family and friends as gifts. Then they ordered, and I've grown a little business looming and crochet. But as looming is no longer in fashion, I wanted to make something else, and I make a few loom key rings. I thought jewelry will be some. It's not. Your first YouTube video I watched of yours was your dragon eye bracelet, and I love the way you teach, how sharing you are. Aw, kind and giving. If all YouTubers in the world was like you and your hubby, it would be a much better place. Thank you for sharing your stories of your life with us. I can spend hours watching your videos when I should be making things. Oops. So please keep doing what you're doing, as I love learning from you, and I appreciate the time you spend. Well, I stop being a fangirl and say thank you for your help and go. Oh, thank you, Jenny, so much for your kindness. I'm going to put it up with my letters. I'm going to have to get a bigger shelf. Okay, now y'all get to see. Like, I've been... Y'all, it's toothless. Made out of rubber bands.
Whoa.
That is so cool. That is amazing, you guys. Oh my gosh. So cool. I'm going to pose the wings a little bit. The wings are posable, y'all. I'm going to have to go watch How to Train Your Dragon now. And another one. Oh, he fell down. A little Tinkerbell. Ah! I'm gonna have her ride Toothless. Thank you so much, Jenny. This is amazing. Oh, beautiful work. You said looming's out of fashion, but I think you could bring it back. Hey, Nalisha. These are so cool, though. Thank you so much. Like, thank you, guys. I'm gonna set those there where they can hang out with me. Okay, so okay. So yeah, everybody go check Jenny out. Jenny, if you have a Facebook page or a website or anything that you'd like to promote, please pop it into the comments. Send it to me on Facebook actually too, and I'll put it down in the video description. The question is, do I have a display cabinet for all of my creations? I don't. We have a travel setup that we do like at shows and conventions and things. But I'm gonna have to get a cabinet for all the stuff y'all send me because I want to keep it safe and not dusty and stuff. Question is, I just got started in chainmail thanks to your videos. We're also, what are some beginner weaves you would suggest besides Byzantine and 4-in-1? I would recommend spiral chain, 6-in-1, which is just a slight variation from 4-in-1, but it's still pretty nice. Half Persian 3-in-1 can feel more intermediate and possibly even advanced getting it started or joining it, but it's a really nice one to kind of incorporate Celtic visions, like all sorts of stuff. So, and I'll be sure to, we've got a couple more videos coming up. Like, I'm sure y'all have noticed, we've been doing a lot of live streams lately, and that's because we've been cramming, trying to get ready for Anime St. Louis in the midst of the van breaking, in the midst of the computer breaking down, because that's what we edit on, and also in the midst of all the flooding and putting the garden in, and I twisted my ankle like a doofus, and just, I mean, so much stuff going on, that it's like, we don't have a video for today. Well, let's live stream and hang out a little bit, because we're trying to, like, hopefully maintain this video a day for y'all, because I really like maintaining this connection with you guys, and there's nothing like doing it every day to keep the learning curve going. The van is doing great. It now has a new starter as well as new rear brakes. We had actually, what did the guy say?
We should have replaced them a long time ago.
We should have replaced them like a long time ago. We drive a lot, like maybe 40,000 miles a year in years past. This year is going to be a lot less because we're only doing one convention a month instead of 3 or 4 a month. So there's that. But yeah, we got new brakes put on the van. Randy's laptop is all better, and then, or his desktop, and then I actually took my other laptop in, and now it doesn't have computer herpes anymore. So I can actually get on the internet on there, so I'll be able to start answering y'all's messages again. Half Persian 3-in-1. The question is, which weave did you use around the dragon eye you did? Was it half Persian? It was half Persian 3-in-1. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The question is, have you ever considered publishing a book with patterns and stuff? I have, but I really wanted to keep the tutorials free for everybody, because that was a big thing with what we're doing, is artisan education in an accessible, affordable way. Hey, Asmith. And then another question is, do you have to pay for a booth at conventions? Yes, usually a little bit of an arm and a leg. An ebook or PDF patterns would be really awesome. I have a photographer friend who I could probably work with, but it's like, for those of y'all who know me, I kind of have a lot going on all at once, all the time. So I'd like to, but yeah, it's maybe one day. I'm not gonna say no because I love the idea, but I'm not currently set up for it. Question is, hey Yvonne, I just wanted to say thank you for your excellent videos. I personally find them to be very informative and motivating and a great way to relax. Wow. Well, thank you, Mythical Kid.
Another question is, Where do you buy your 2-part epoxy mix?
The question is, where do I buy my 2-part epoxy? I get that at, like, Lowe's. We used to get it at Marvin's when we lived in Fayetteville, but, or as Randy calls it, Fayetteville, Tennessee. But, our local source here now is Marvin's. Let me see if I don't have some still in the package that I can show you guys. Ha ha ha! Yeah, I do. And whenever we buy, like, cases of it. So, this is what it looks like. It's the 5-minute epoxy. The 30-minute 2-ton epoxy is just a little too runny. And so with this one, it's what I use whenever I'm sealing the back of chainmail, like on the half Persian pieces. And there was somebody who decided to be very witty and be like, well, real chainmail doesn't take glue. And it's like, technically, yes, but I'm not so worried about making real chainmail. I want something that's not going to break or pop out or deteriorate over the years whenever whenever people wear it. So it's like, did you, I'm so glad. Allie asks, what is the music you sometimes play in the background? I love it. That's just me messing about on the guitar. So it's not really a song. It's like a mixture between the very, very beginning intro chord of Sound of Silence that I learned off of a YouTube video, and just going like, dum, 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 dum. Like, that's the extent of my skill set on guitar, but I'm learning, so slow and steady. But I didn't want to have to, like, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I'm really bad about putting in, like, credits and comments and all the things that I say that I will. So I didn't want to have to always be crediting someone or paying someone for my background music. So I was like, well, I'll just make my own. I have this guitar here. So like a doodle guitar, yeah. This person, Shannon, says, my 3 cats, McLovin, Truman, and Colonel Brandon, love your voice. When I play your videos, they all come up on the couch with me and curl and purr. Aw, that's really sweet. Is Azimuth going to be Princess Trunks?
I think so.
What? I thought you were going to be Vegeta.
More than one day.
Hmm?
It's more than a one-day event.
That's true. Oh my gosh, I'm still like, I'm up here on cloud 9 from like these gifts, y'all. This is amazing. And this bracelet, like, oh my god, that's beautiful. And then the toothless and the fairy and the rocks and the, thank you guys so much. Oh my gosh, yes, coffee. Oh. So, who all is going to be at Anime St. Louis this weekend?
Okay,
Hey, Joanna. Huh?
You won't be.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm sad. I want you to be Vegeta. It's probably good that you won't be Vegeta, though, this weekend, Azimuth, because kind of a thing for Vegeta, so I might, like, harass you all weekend. So, just saying. Like, of all of the cartoon characters in the universe, I like Vegeta and Piccolo, probably the bestest. The question is St. Louis as scary as people say it is? Personally, I've never had a bad experience in St. Louis. I'm sure if you, like, make bad decisions about walking through, you know, like a sketchy neighborhood at 2 a.m. with, like, $100 bills stapled to your clothing, being, like, loud and obnoxious, like, you'll probably, like, get mugged or something. But it's, like, it's just another city. It's actually beautiful. The way I understand it is it's, like, the, sister city to New Orleans. Like, because, I mean, they're up here, New Orleans is down here, so they have very similar, like, architecture and stuff. So beautiful old, like, churches and buildings and stuff that you don't see made anymore. And so it's a beautiful, beautiful city. The people have all been really great. Some of our favorite people actually live in the St. Louis area or they're around there. The question is, do you have an RV for your road trips? No, and it's because
the amount of gas that, like, money that we spend on gas whenever we had our van that we slept in would have been offset by just getting a hotel room and then, like, having a place to shower. And, like, we got run out of a couple of, like, hotels as parking lots and stuff because they don't want people just, like, sleeping in the parking lot. And it's really nice to, like, have a table to sit at. An RV might have been different, but the way that we do conventions and stuff, it's a lot nicer to just stay in a hotel room. And we book through hotels.com and get really great deals and stuff. The question is, hey Yvonne Flint, there's another Yvonne in the room. How do you organize / store your clay, and does it dry out and get crumbly? I store I'd show you, but it's buried. Like literally buried. Boop. So let me unbury this real quick. So I don't sell our rabbit furs. We use all of them here on the home front. I'm making a blanket. I swear I cleaned like probably a month ago. But we've been filling orders and doing lots of scale mail. And, that was a horrible noise. What'd you do?
The murderous mailman has a surprise for him outside.
What?
Said the murderous mailman.
Oh, Randy says the murderous mailman has a surprise waiting outside because there's like 20 boxes that need mailed off. So, I can show you now. I kind of unburied it a little bit. I store my polymer clay here in these drawers. You can see they have the name written on the front, Peacock Pearl, and I try to leave them in their package as much as possible because as nice as these little trays and drawers and stuff are, they still get a little bit of dust in there. And so to keep the dust from accumulating, I just keep them in their package. It is a tendency of older clay to get drier, and that's why... Sorry, I hit the cord. Yeah, somebody had asked if I use Gorilla Glue ever on epoxy, and in my experience, a lot of the Gorilla Glues expand. And I don't like that, so I don't use it. I wanted to show you... Where is it at? You can use liquid polymer clay or polymer clay softener whenever you have crumbly clay. And right now I'm having to just mix it in by hand. I would love to get like a functional secondhand food processor from like Goodwill or someplace, and you can actually put your clay in that, break it up a little bit, put a couple of drops of the softener in it, and then just pulse it in the food processor, and that will actually like mix it in. I have a nosebleed. Can I have a tissue? Give me just a sec, guys. I've been having like some major sinus problems. So sorry, I'm just dying is all. That was scary. Nosebleeds always terrify me. The clay softener does not change the color of the clay at all. And sorry, I'll read y'all that comment in a sec. The translucent clay can have a kind of dulling effect sometimes on some of them. Hey, Tracy in the UK. If your live stream feed gets stuck, sometimes you might need to refresh the page. So, if you want to do that. Nina says, the kids at school looked at me funny yesterday. You answered a message from me on Messenger and I got excited and screamed. And it was flapping my hands like a crazy hen. That's hilarious. I'm sorry they looked at you funny. Oh, is it doing jump cut edits? So like suddenly I'm over here, and now I'm over here, and now I'm over here. Okay. Sorry, I'm streaming off of my phone, so there's that. Well, thanks, Tracy. I had to gain like 80 pounds to grow some. This is gonna sound really vulgar, but like growing up, like my dad had bigger boobs than me. Like I was the smallest chested person in the family. And then I don't know what gave me a nosebleed. Like I think it's just like my allergies and stuff. I've been sneezing like a mad person. And the troll in me is like that and all the cocaine. But no, I don't have any cocaine.
Too poor for cocaine.
Do what?
We're too poor for cocaine.
We're too poor for cocaine. I have some like powdered sugar. Aw. Well, genetics. Because that's why I wear this vest all the time. Because otherwise it like pulls down and I'm like, oh my god. And my sister, she is like Jay's. I don't envy her at all. Hey, Rena. Rena says, I'm so excited to get to talk. I don't know what to say, but I'm here. Y'all are hilarious. I have to take a moment for shameless self-promotion. This is the fairy house that we're doing for our first giveaway for May. I have a neti pot, but it got all boogery. Sorry. Sorry, somebody commented that I should get a neti pot, and I love them except for... I went by the farmer's market today and forgot to get local honey. I should have. But somebody tried to like sell me gluten-free bread, and I was like, that's not bread. But yeah, this is the fairy house that we're doing, focus on, that we're doing for May's first giveaway. If you would like to participate in that giveaway, you can go to our Patreon and pledge just $1. If you pledge $5, it puts your name in the hat 5 times. And if you pledge $10, you still get your name once in the hat. Sorry, y'all are distracting me so hard and you're hilarious with all the comments. I can do this. Just focus. If you pledge $10 or more, you get gifts and materials sent to you every month. Your preference of whether you get something handmade or whether you get, oh no! Well, you don't have to have a credit card to pledge. If you set up like a PayPal, they can just link to your bank account, but it's like kind of complicated. But I also just appreciate all of your support and everything here on YouTube as well. And if you guys like want to support what we're doing but aren't able to pledge, if you like and share and subscribe our Facebook and YouTube and all of our social media and stuff like that, then yeah, like that'll help a lot too. Sorry, just brain farted so hard. Like, did y'all hear that brain fart? But I really love this one in the way that it came out. Like, and I'm jealous of whoever wins it. If you guys are having problems with the screen cutting in and out, you may need to refresh the page. Hey Lara, I forgot you were here. How's it going? Lara says, I have so many small clay pots, I might have to sacrifice one for the sake of art. I love that fairy garden. I know, I was in Michael's yesterday or the day before, and was looking at their clay pots, and I was like, do I buy one and then break it? Like, because they were 50% off. And I was like, oh, I don't know if I can do that. Like, so hard. Decisions. The phone's actually getting mega overheated.
Are you uploading?
No, I don't think I am. My stream is dying. I'm going to try to take the case off. Okay. Because I think what's happening is my phone's overheating. Yeah, I could like cook an egg on this. Slowly. How do I get it open? Oh, Hannah says I'm back. How do I... Hey, Randy, can you help me take this case off? Is it dying over there on your page too? Wow. Mega lagged. Hey, Randy's helping me take the case off, everybody. Can you guys still hear me? Like, let's take a roll call real quick. Okay. Okay. I promise I won't.
There we go.
I promise I won't throw the phone on the ground or anything.
Yeah, no promises. You can pop it
Okay.
out the back.
There we go. I'm gonna prop this up against something cold or something. Because, sorry guys, our phone's like probably overexerted. Well, I'm not pressing any buttons. I don't have. Must be fan overloaded. Tracy says, I design shoes and would love to share with you sometime. I also do a little wire wrapping, but not as awesome as you do. Oh, well, thank you, Tracy. And honestly, if you saw some of my older work, I didn't start out good at this stuff. So it's like I've been doing it almost every day. That's funny, Lara. Lara says, your phone has to work as hard as you two do. I don't know. It's been putting us to shame here lately. I've been playing out in the garden so much. What was I saying? Yeah, I did not start out good at wire wrapping. It was learning curve. Okay, does anybody have any other questions? Crafty oriented? Yo, there's a little spider on my desk. We'll see if I can still see him. Do y'all see that spider? Hey, spider. You look like a jumping spider. It is a jumping spider. I don't know if y'all could just see that spider on my desk, but he's hiding in my drawers. Okay. Tasha says, I'm so glad you were able to make it to a live stream, Tasha. The PJ, I'm planning to use it in a watch band. Any advice planning it or designing it? Who's laying down? Oh, Harley. Oh. Send me some pictures on Facebook, Tasha, and I'll be able to talk to you more there. Don't be nervous that you'll mess it up. You'll do fine. Tracy asks, how long do you spend wire wrapping, and what's your best tips? It depends on the day. Some days I'll wire wrap for about 8 to 10 hours, and some days I won't wire wrap at all. I'm a little nervous about that spider. Like, I don't like spiders so long as I don't, like, have them on me. Hair vines. I don't know what a hair vine is, Hannah, but it sounds interesting. My best tip for wire wrapping would be to be patient with yourself and to be patient with your materials and to practice. Just practice so much. And then the question is, have I ever made my own tools? If so, what has been the most useful? Where's the camera at? Okay. So a mixture of sizes. My favorite tools that I've made are probably my plier handles. And that's just because it made my life so much easier to be able to have, like, fitted custom. Right on. Zenta, online we sell a chainmail Celtic Star kit, and that has almost all of our different ring sizes included in it. So it gives you a little bit of a mixture for like $10, and you get an organizer case. Jeremy says, other than practice, what helped with wire wrapping? My mom started doing it a few years ago. Also, another tip for wire wrapping is don't be afraid to try out new and different techniques. Even if it's something that you're like, oh, that's not really my favorite thing, you can still learn the technique and then incorporate it into your work to make it one of your favorite things. So it's like, I don't know, it's like no knowledge gained is a bad thing, if that makes sense. And so, like, a lot of stuff, like, I don't do a whole lot of macrame work, but understanding how to do the spiral knot in macrame helped me understand spiral chain and chainmail. Anne asks, when you design stuff, do you draw them out first? Typically, no. The only time that I draw stuff out, for the most part, is if I'm doing a custom piece for a client. There we go. Sorry, now that it doesn't have the case on it, the phone's all like, you're touching my buttons. What was the question that I just read? There's something in my eye. Spiders eek. Yeah, half hard can be really difficult to work with. I recommend Parawire, actually. They're like as the softest copper core I've been able to find to work with. Yeah, that's what it was. The only time that I draw out my designs is if I'm working specifically with a client and they have something specific in mind. Tasha, you can email me the pictures. Jenny asks, do I sell to the UK? And I do, but shipping starts at like $15. So that's the customs and stuff. That's just how much it costs. Hey, Andy. He asks, would you like it if I sent some home-cut recycled copper rings to make something with? I coil and cut from scrapped electrical wire. Andy, I've actually been stalking you on Facebook. So I would absolutely love that. So just a little bit. Y'all go check Andy out on Facebook. He's awesome at chainmail.
That question you asked was any thoughts on what beginners should make to sell?
The question is, any thoughts on what beginners should make to sell? Did I get the question right?
Yeah.
Okay. Make stuff that you like. Because if you like a product, like if you like the thing that you're making, you're going to be better at selling it. Whereas if you make something that your heart's not really behind, you're going to have a harder time getting excited about it. And if you can't get excited about it, the people you're selling to are going to have a hard time getting excited about it, if that makes sense. I recommend having a diverse range of price points. Whenever we first started selling, and even now what we try to maintain is a pretty balanced like $5 to $20 price range on most of our things. And then we have a couple of pieces that do go up from there. But for the most part, everything's like in the $5 to $20 range for like pendants and rings and bracelets and earrings and things. And then some of our necklaces and costumes and things do get significantly more expensive from there. So yeah, I hope that was helpful. And don't feel like that because you're a beginner that you can't like do things to challenge yourself. And it's like, I mean, make every project a learning experience, because the more you learn, the better. The more you learn, the faster you'll learn. Like, kind of ride that edge of your comfort zone, and you'll get better and better and better. The question is, do you stamp your work with your name? And I don't, but I'd love to. Like, we have a little logo that we made out of ketchup one year on the way back from Dragon Con. That if you can see on these pliers, I'm going to try to... It's just a little R and Y for Randy and Yvonne with little dots by it, by the R and the Y. But I would love to have that to be able to stamp onto like a little piece of something. But it's just a matter of getting it made and spending the money to get it made. And I just haven't done it yet. Okay. What is my favorite must-have tool? Tracy, it's like you read my mind. I actually just shot before doing this video. And you can actually see I still have all of my pliers all over my desk. But I just did a video about like essential pliers as well as like slightly less essential pliers. But probably just because y'all are already in here, you're gonna get I'll check them out. Chris says Danny Wade makes great custom stamps. There's so many pliers I can't even see straight. So these were the pliers. I do not leave the house without these pliers. And if I had to narrow it down even further, it would be these 3 for wire wrapping, bent nose, round nose, and wire snips. And then this one, the chain nose, added in for chainmail. With these, I can fix or repair or modify everything in my booth. So I love these things. Cora says, your dragon pendant had me really inspired, and I've been addicted to your channel since. Well, thank you, Cora. That's really sweet. Yes! I finally got new snips. Y'all are getting sneak peek. I talk about this. I actually unbox them in a video that'll be coming out in the next couple of days. These 2 are my 2 newest additions. Because I was rocking these since, like, October, I think. Was whenever one of my friends took home my wire snips on accident. But so we got brand new ones. We're using a coupon at Michael's. and I'm so excited. Jeremy asks, do you have basics videos? I love your videos. Thank you. I'm really glad you like our work, Jeremy. I don't know. I have a couple of like basic tutorials out there where they're just covering like a single technique, but there's a lot of like beginner level information that like just kind of snuck into all of my even more advanced seeming tutorials. So I should probably do these snips are from Beetalon. Honestly, I haven't found one brand to be better than another. Probably my favorite snips I'd ever gotten my hands on I got from Mock Electronics in Huntsville, Alabama. They were just regular old wire snips, but they were perfect. And they held up really well until, I don't know, I cut something with them and it like really messed up the blade. So, yeah. Yeah, and that's what the James... Hey James, said, love the new snips, but just for copper-based wires. Steel and spring wire gets the heavy-duty diagonal cutters. There's actually, like, I have bolt cutters for whenever I'm working with, like, hanger wire and stuff, just to be able to, like, really cut it. Because that's, I don't know if y'all can see, but I had made a chandelier years ago out of chainmail. I've actually cleaned out some of my houseplants and taken them outside. So now you can see the chainmail chandelier just a little better. So this is it right here. But you can see the way that we got those curves to happen in it.
It's too bright.
Is it too bright and you can't see? How about now? Or how about now? But yeah, that's a chainmail chandelier. We got the curves to happen, the little like C-curve parts, by using just metal clothes hangers. And those were really hard to cut. That's why we used bolt cutters. So, did I miss any questions?
We're wrapping up the hour.
Yeah. Okay, guys, it's been 57 minutes, and I think my phone is literally dying. So, Miriam asks, I would love to see more leather jewelry tutorials, and I would love to do that for you, Miriam. I actually have the pieces. I've shot all but the last bit of footage for how to make your own vest. So hopefully in the next week that'll be coming out. But again, thank you guys so much for all of your support on Patreon, for all of our subscribers. I think we're really creeping up close on the 28,000 subscriber mark, which blows my mind. Patreon is going very well. Oh, Chris, I would love that. And my cosplay by Asmith. But yeah, if you guys want to support more of what we're doing here and kind of help us along on our learning curve, please check us out on Patreon, because we do giveaways and all sorts of stuff. For all of our patrons who might be watching this, I'm going to be sending out all of the gifts and prizes and things whenever we get back from Anime St. Louis. So, because I wanted to give y'all like a really cool plethora, and there's a lady up there who I always meet up with who gives me like just boxes and boxes of really cool beads, and I was gonna try to share some of that good fortune with y'all. So, I hope y'all have a fantastic day. Oh no, hey Lessa. And also, I'm going to put together a poll, either on here on YouTube or Patreon or Facebook or something, to find out when the best day to consistently have live streams on, to kind of be able to, you know, make my schedule match up with y'all's as much as possible. So thank you guys so much. Hey Lara, if you're still watching this, I love you. So, we'll see y'all around, I guess. I love you guys. Bye. Do what? Oh, one more question. What is it?
How highly do you recommend Pearl-X pigments?
The question is, how highly do I recommend Pearl-X pigments? I recommend them very much. I love you so much, Lara. Okay. Sorry, she's still in here. But yeah, so thanks you guys so much. I'll see y'all around. Have an awesome day. Randy's waving bye too. I don't know if you saw, but bye.